You have a bad rep online, but you're always so respectful to me. Like all the OG guys that are black belts before you, you still treat like OGs and stuff. You understand like the, you know, the
There's a
respect of the
hierarchy.
sport.
It's
Yeah.
like just because you start getting good or start getting famous, or even if there's always going to be a time where the people who you looked up to, like if you're progressing like you should, the people who are your idols, you should be able to eventually beat those guys up, like as they get older. But it doesn't mean that you're just a fucking cocksucker because you can beat them up. Like you and like Doug and Brian Glick and like George, like if we grapple, like I'm obviously gonna get the better of it, but like those, like you are the guys who like taught me coming up. So like my loyalty is always gonna be to you guys because you were the guys who fucking helped me get to where I am now. And like the fact that like this generation just forgets where they came from immediately the second they get like an ounce of fame is just like it's the most insane thing ever.
Yeah, no, because 100%, you still like, even like once you started getting better than us, you still treated us all like your seniors. It's a perfect example of these guys, not better than you, but they kind of ditch out and basically say, go fuck yourself, which is kind of weird. Again, I'm cool with all these guys. I don't want to say anything bad about them, but I've always been closer to you, John, Gary. I thought it was really strange how almost everyone went with the B team when the team split. The majority of the top guys, other than the very best, all switched to the B team.
Well, yeah. I think it was, I mean, if you look at like basically what they have now, it's basically just like a frat house where they all just kind of like have fun. Craig hasn't been to the gym in a year and a half. I don't even know how that works.
He's doing matches with women now.
Yeah. And Nicky Rod is like willing to do hard work. Ethan's willing to do like hard physical work, but they're just both so dumb that they don't really get any better. They just kind of get more physical and more intuitive. But like to have John like a drill sergeant, like and John's not like you got to be there every day, but the fact that John's presence, like John's there every day, so his presence, like
he'll know if you're not
it's
there.
constantly like
he won't say anything to you, but you'll know he knows because he knows everything. He always knows everything that's going on. There'll be 10 matches at once, and he's watching all 10 of them. Is what's crazy.
Yeah. So I think that they have like a when they left, like Craig's whole brand is based on being a loser. Like they had the B team thing, like so. I think that those guys kind of want to just have like a laid back life and have like more fun than anything, which is fine. That's that's fine with me. But I like what's fun for me is winning. So like I want to train with John and I want to win. Like that's my whole thing. Like I don't want to be a clown who has fun that like does funny stuff on Instagram. I want to leave a legacy when I die. Like that's my prerogative.
Yeah, that seems like a no-brainer. That's why I was surprised that so many guys switched over. And again, like I said, I'm cool with all those guys. Not going to bash any of them, but it just seemed like the split was weird. Remember what happened? I was never really given a good answer too. Like I went over there, trained, to try and be like, oh, so why don't you guys like Gordon? And it was just like it was always a different reason, but nothing was that clear. So I'm just like, all right.